We're at a perfect time. Hey, here we are.
Oh, hi.
Lindsay, Lindsay and I are so excited. We have been up since probably 4 o'clock this morning.
Yep.
Probably a little loopy at this point in time, but we are super excited about 2 new things, NAD and travel. And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? What is NAD? So I'm going to kind of, being the background that I have with all things like science and biochemistry, I really geek out about how the human body works and how we can elevate that to work even better. So you kind of feel like Becky and Lindsay 2.0.
Yeah. I just like to hear you talk about it.
Really?
It's so much
I get sick of hearing myself talk about it.
I start talking about it. I'm like,
people probably get sick of me talking about science, but I absolutely love it. So here's my story. So last year I lost about 60 pounds and I really dove all in with the daily health system and eating a lot of protein. So I was getting in 100 to 150 grams of protein a day, staying all daily health system. Did that and I lost 60 pounds from October till about April. Well, in April, I was kind of toying around with a lot of different peptide groups. I was learning more about the peptides. I've always wanted to just look at biohacking and optimization of your body to get yourself in, like, just to feel like you're 20, even though you're 50, because that's where my age is. I'll be 50 next year. So having 3 autoimmune conditions, having been overweight, having just lost a lot of weight, I'm like, how can I just maximize how I'm feeling? And the whole peptide community was talking about this NAD. NAD is niacinamide adenine dinucleotide. And where this may perk something in the back of your brain from high school biology is the Krebs cycle. I don't know if you remember this Krebs cycle, but it's how the body generates one molecule of ATP for energy. And one of the things that you need is bringing in NAD. It's part of the whole process to get that, to poop out that molecule of ATP for energy. Essentially, every single cell in your body utilizes NAD. And as you get older, the amount of NAD that your body has, it just decreases. So your cells are struggling, right? You're not getting the energy and vitality out of them that you need. So there's a lot of different processes within the body. One of them being brain health and brain speed. Do you ever walk into a room and you're like, why did I just walk in here?
Yeah, me and all my friends.
Oh, I know. Like, I don't know. And
everybody that's watching is going, I forget shit all the time. And right. I'm tired and I need to lose weight.
No idea. Right. So the brain fog is real, especially if somebody with Hashimoto's. That's been something that I've struggled with on and off, no matter how optimized my medication is. Sometimes that one's a big one. Another piece of that is sleep. Another piece of this is metabolism. So through summer, one thing that I found is I was bringing back normal foods. I wasn't eating as much of a carnivore-ish diet like I was in the winter, yet I was still losing weight, even though I shouldn't have been, with the amount of ice cream and margaritas and barbecue food that I had been eating throughout the summer. So I was like, dang, this is weird. It's kind of nice. Usually I lose that much weight, I start gaining it back. Most people do. But I've been able to keep it off, which is weird. And I'm down to like 125 pounds, which I don't think I've ever been in my entire life.
Wow.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So as I've been talking to more people that are utilizing NAD, and especially the NAD that Turnout has released, there's beta testers that have been on this for months and months. And then we have a group of people that have been taking it for almost exactly a month. And one of the things that we're finding with a lot of people isn't just that mental clarity and that elevated sensation of, I just got home from work, I made dinner, I loaded the dishwasher, I just finished the laundry and I folded it and I put it away. And I still feel like I'm good. I don't feel like I'm so exhausted. Usually I would eat dinner and sit on the couch, I'm done. This gives you like an elevated feeling of mental clarity and mental energy that's really hard to describe. It's not like drinking a cup of coffee or drinking a Monster or Red Bull. It's not like that. It is just like you just feel like your whole body just has more vigor to it, if that makes sense. And the people that I was talking to, they were losing 2-3 pounds a week all of a sudden where they weren't before. So it kind of takes the daily health system and it elevates it to another level by adding the cellular energy piece back that we're missing.
Did you take the injections?
I did. From April until October.
So that's what you took over the summer. And how did you, did you, because I have had some friends that have mentioned that they are taking the injections and having some good results. So I was just curious.
Yeah, it's very expensive to do IV drips and to do injections.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. And my stomach was bruised because it's a spicy injection.
Okay.
So it doesn't go in easily. It's when I say spicy, I mean it stings. Okay.
You had to put it in your stomach?
In your stomach. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you inject it in your stomach, it's spicy. That's the best I could say. It's a little spicy, a little spice to it. So this obviously is ideal. It's a lot cheaper. And it is just a capsule every day. It's got choline. It's liposomal, so it's absorbable through your intestines. Prior to the liposomal formulations, you had to get an IV or an injection because you had to like mainline it right in your body because it couldn't survive digestion. Now we have liposomal forms that are absorbable, but we also have choline with ellagic acid, which is huge for the brain health and getting this where it needs to be within your body. So you're going to get effects faster. Utilizing NAD, you have to be consistent with it for it to build up to a level where you start noticing the effects of it. But when you add the choline with ellagic acid, you start getting immediate effects of that mental clarity and that mental energy, which I can't describe it until you do it. And I asked my husband, I'm like, are you sleeping better? How are you feeling? Because he was in TLA too. And he's like, yeah. So it's one of those
such a dude response, like
it is, but it's because you just it's like this subtle thing that happens, and you're like, wait a second, I just got 3 times more things done tonight than I ever do at night. Wait a second, I did sleep the last 3 nights. You only realize your sleep when you sleep like crap. You don't really notice it as much when you're suddenly sleeping through the night. Or you get up to pee and then you can just fall right back asleep instead of sitting there like wide awake and then you're like scrolling on your phone.
Well, I take the Relax still from Trinont, the CBD oil, because sometimes by the time I get to bed, I'm like, my mind just can't stop racing. I need to chill out. So I'm really excited to try it. I'm like chomping at the bit to get it. I ordered like 3. Well, I pre-ordered for a couple people and then I ordered 2 for myself. I'm worried it's gonna run out.
Yep. I'm gonna run out. I got 1 pill left, and then I'm going back to injections until we get it in the mail. That's fine. I have like a half a bottle of NAD liquid left. So
okay. There's the rest of it.
Yeah, I'll just bruise up my stomach with the spiciness. So it's fine. All right. Should we talk about some travel?
Yeah. Thank you for talking about the NAD. I really appreciate it. I'm excited about it. And so just anybody who's listening, you can order it now. As of noon today, we can order it. They're shipping November 15th in the order of
17th.
17th.
Somewhere in the middle of November.
Yes. So get it on order so that you get your shipment first.
Yeah. And you know what I didn't do?
There's only so many little Trinont elves that can go around.
I forgot to show the picture. Here she is. Yeah. Isn't she pretty?
Beautiful. I love her.
That's fun. All right. Let's talk about some travel. So before we show you some examples, we have some amazing examples. We're going to share why we are so incredibly freaking excited about this travel. So one thing that Trinont has done is they've added travel to their repertoire. And why this is so exciting is people that travel are healthier. They're happier. They've got less depression because they have anticipation of upcoming vacation. They have less heart issues and their stress levels are way lower. They let more things roll off. So there is a health component to this. Trinont wants people to not only be healthy, they want them to also be wealthy because we have a wealth pillar, and they want them to travel and experience the world and things. Like it is the perfect trifecta of offerings that we have, in my opinion, because I love all things health and wealth. Yeah. I know. I love all things health and wealth. I love all things sciencey, and I love travel. So they've taken all of the loves of my life and they've thrown it in one place, and I couldn't be more jacked on my mind, excited about this. So, all right, we're going to tell you what we're super excited about before we share some of the details of what this looks like. So I am so excited that we have condos starting at $250 for the week all over the world. Everything from $300 in Orlando for a week with a pool and all of that stuff that kids love, to Waikiki Beach, Hawaii, $1,000 for the week for a condo. Where can you stay in Hawaii for $1,000 for the week? I like to make my own food because I'm a healthier person. I don't want to stay in a hotel and have to go eat out 3 times a day. That's not where I'm at. I would rather make some healthy things and maybe go to eat on occasion, right? So that's why I'm excited. Nicole, I almost call you Nicole. Lindsay.
Oh, that's all right. It's a long day. Well, I Agree with that. And when you go right onto the website and you can see a lot of the destinations right there. So I did checked a couple of them, and I do like the fact that they have a lot of apartment studios, condos, like, and they're very nice. But the biggest thing for me is that was made it a no-brainer is that, and that it made me convince my husband Joe in like 5 minutes. It's like, I already planned vacations. We don't go enough. And now we're going to pay a monthly fee, which is kind of like a little savings account, to get a travel voucher that's more than double what we paid monthly. And we will use that because I'm already looking and I already have like the next 5 years planned of where we're going to go. Right. And it can be just you and me. It can be our family. There's Orlando, there's Anaheim, there's Lake Tahoe, there, all these places we talk about going. He was just in Austin for work. He's like, Lindsay, we gotta go to Austin. I'm like, guess what? I told you we should join this. Yeah. So I think that is, and I completely agree with you. Like, if you are trying to be healthy, what are you going to do? Be healthy and just sit in your house? No, be healthy and go put your swimming suit on. Right. Great.
Yeah, I hear you. I so agree. Absolutely. Yeah. All right.
I love it. I think it's so smart.
Love it. Okay. So here's a little story for you. Was it beginning of 2024? Chad and I decided we're going to go fly to Miami. We're going to rent a car. We're going to drive down the Florida Keys and we're going to stay.
And I want to go on the Florida Keys. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Do you know what it was exorbitantly expensive.
It's so expensive.
It was crazy.
Joe's family just went and they said they loved it, but they said it was, they had to search a lot for affordable.
I tried to find a cheap place that was close to the water in Key West because I would be able to walk to the beach. And I paid $450 a night for a hotel. It was stupid. Like, it was so expensive. We could go to Riviera Maya for 2 weeks for what we paid for a couple of days doing this trip. But here you go. Florida Keys, 1 week. This is a $3,320 savings booking through the NAD and Travel portal versus going to a very popular online website that starts with an E. Okay. I'm not going to say what it is. We're not allowed to say what it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. I don't know what there's an E. Everybody knows what it is. Yeah, $3,320 in savings. Now, had I had this, I probably would not have had to pay as much as I did. I would have definitely got a better deal. There's like 850,000 places worldwide that you can book through this, and the savings is just unbelievable. This one blew my mind, and I was just talking to Lindsay about this before we started. I've always wanted to go to Aruba. Aruba has been cost prohibitive for my family. Like, we like to go nice places, and I've got 3 kids plus my mom, and then there's some significant others and stuff. And we go to Riviera Maya because we can go more often. And it's less expensive with flights. I mean, $1,000 a person, something like that, is a lot more affordable than going to a place like Aruba, which is on my bucket list of places to go because it's so beautiful. And when I was looking at our list of the free places we can go with our voucher, Aruba all-inclusive vacation was on that list. Now, when I looked into this resort that's on that list that we can go to, I looked at NAD and Travel. NAD and Travel, you could book this resort for $2,863 for the week. Our voucher covers that.
All inclusive.
All inclusive. Now, if you go to the popular online site that starts with an E, it is $6,000 for the exact same room at the exact same hotel the exact same week. $6,000 for the week for 2 people. Or you can book online for NAD and Travel, $2,869. Or you can pay your subscription fee for the year, which is $65. We'll talk about that in a little while. And get to go there for what will have been about $780 you paid for the year. Go stay there for a week. Like, I can't even believe it. I'm so going to Aruba next year. You have no idea. And here's the cool thing. I have the subscription, and so does my husband, Chad. So we get 2 rooms.
If I show up there, don't think I'm a stalker.
Okay.
Hey, Becky.
Take you with me. So if you're like, well, okay, guys, you're crazy. I don't do international travel. I'm not leaving this country. It's just not safe. Whatever your rationale is, I think you're crazy. But either way, you can load your kids up in the car, drive to Orlando, and they have condos for $391 for the week. I mean, look at the pools, look at everything. Just, I can't.
And that is an easy flight from Milwaukee. That's like one of the last resort nonstop flights. And those are like, even if you look right now for spring break, they're not that bad. I mean, for spring break time, they're not that bad.
No,
so
right? for this price to go down there just to sit in the sun for a week and go swimming. And that's amazing. And if you're not a Disney person like me, I'm not a Disney person. I would go a little bit southeast and maybe go to Miami Beach for a girls' weekend. $700 or under $700 for a week on the water, on the beach for 7 days on Miami Beach. Book through NAD and Travel. Like, hello. I can't believe it. So lots and lots of options all over the world for condos. Like I said, I found Waikiki Beach, Hawaii for $1,000 for the week. So that's nuts. And if you don't travel at all and you just stay in your state, we're from Wisconsin. I was looking at, like, if you want to take your kids or grandkids to Milwaukee Zoo for a long weekend and do some things in Milwaukee, I just looked up a Milwaukee hotel, and all three prices in here are the exact same hotel, same weekend. NAD and Travel, $217 for the weekend, including all taxes and fees. If you go and you book on their website, $337. That doesn't even include the taxes and fees. And then you go to the online popular website that starts with an E, $333. So you're saving over $120 for the whole entire weekend by booking through NAD and Travel instead of booking on the hotel's website directly. Like, that is crazy. So you're saving up to 65% on hotels, resorts, condos, cruises, right? You're excited about some of the cruises and the car rentals.
I was just going to say that if people are looking, we've been looking at spring break travel, and I think the cruise deals are really, the condos, I haven't even looked at those. So I'm glad you talked about it. What the cruise deals are like. We found if your spring break is that week of the 30th, you can get, I found one that leaves on the 28th. So you could fly in on the Friday, leaves on the 28th from Port Canaveral by Orlando. And it's a 6-night for a little over $500 a person to the Bahamas.
Good Lord.
That's crazy. So you could go. I could go for my family of 5 for $2,500. I'm sorry, but that's you can't go anywhere for a family of 5 for $2,500.
No. We usually stick to Riviera Maya. I think the cheapest we found was about $1,000 for flight and resort per person.
Cheap. Yeah,
that is cheap too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's very easy to book. It's just like booking on one of those online popular websites. There's no blackout dates, so there's not like they say you can't travel during March and you can't travel in Christmas. Like, there's no blackout dates. Every 12 months, you receive that vacation voucher that we talked about, worth between $1,500 to $2,000. But there's places on the list that cost more than $2,000. So those are all included. You get a voucher. You just pick one on the list. And there's a huge list of about 3,000 places. It's right on NAD and Travel's website. You just click on it. It shows you the list of those destinations. There's a ton all over the world. There's Italy. You can go to Dubai. There's Cabo San Lucas. There's, you name it, everywhere in the world. Name a spot. Maldives are on there, actually, as a place to stay. So it is awesome. So what we do, Nicole, why do I keep calling you Nicole? I don't know where that's coming from. Lindsay and good Lord, I don't know where that's coming from. Anyways.
Oh my God, it's fine.
I think you look like my friend Nicole. I think that's it. I like it.
That happens. No, and now I'm going to be Nicole. If you're like me, if I call you something else, that's it forever. Okay, I have this friend named Nick, and I called him Luke, and 5 years later, I'm like, hey, Luke. And he's like, hey, Lindsay, how's it going? I can't.
It's been a long day. I've been up so long. So
I was up with you at 4:45.
I know. That's why we're both delirious at this point.
I know.
Good gravy.
All Sorry, I keep talking. It's 19 minutes. I told everyone to be 10. Whoops.
Sorry. Oh yeah, that's all right. We're doing good.
They can put us on 1.5 times speed, and we can sound like the chipmunks.
There you go. That'd be fun. So we pay $65 a month as associates, right? Yes. So it's $780 for the whole year, but you put little pieces, right? I pay more than this in garbage subscriptions. I just looked, I'm paying for Disney Plus. My kids are like 20. They don't watch Disney Plus. So I got Disney Plus, Paramount, Hulu, MLB Network. We're not even playing baseball. Brewers are done. Like, I don't even know why we're paying for this stuff, right? You go and you cancel some subscriptions. Don't tell me you can't come up with $65 a month and save it somewhere in your budget. And then at the end of that year, you're going to get that giant vacation voucher, whether you book a hotel, resort, cruise or not on savings, you will still get that free vacation. And 18 months till it expires. So you could go 2 years.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you have 18 months. And then you can combine 2 of them. So if you want to stay somewhere for 2 weeks, or if you really want to take, 2 rooms, because we've got 3 kids, so we
Yep.
2 rooms plus, you've got 2 vouchers that you can use. So Chad and I both have those, and plus you could stack them for a while.
Smart.
If you can't go next year,
Yeah.
you can wait till the next go around, and you still have 6 months to use the 2. Right. So that's pretty crazy. So there's a $99 one-time activation fee, but you'll never have to pay that again as long as you keep paying your subscription and getting your yearly vacation. If you want to do this as a customer and you don't want to dive in and be an associate like us two, the cool people, it's $75 a month, and you'd be silly not to pay the $99 to become an associate, because you're going to pay $120 more a year, where you could have just paid $99 and gotten the associate side of it. There's tax write-off benefits of this. You get a discount on all of our wellness products as well, like that awesome NAD. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to look at the enrollment side of it to get all of those tax benefit perks and all of the discounts and all that kind of stuff.
And the bundles, yeah. Did you say that already? If you do the builder bundle or the elite bundle, you're basically, it's not even $99. Right? If you sign up, because I have a few people watching that I think are thinking about joining.
The elite bundle is discounted $250.
Yeah.
You get NAD and Travel for only $39, and there's no enrollment fee. And you get a free convention ticket and you can hang out in Provo with us.
Yeah, that's right.
So all of that with the elite bundle. So I tell everybody to get that elite bundle.
Yeah.
So I'll help you get that back so fast, that money back, that run to Jade and that Jade bonus, boom, you get that back instantly. It's pretty quick. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. We're at 21 minutes at this point. Is there anything we're missing?
No. And I'm so sorry, because I said, I'm not going to be chatty. We'll be fast. I'll let you go home. And then we got chatty.
That's fine.
We'll figure. Thank you so much for doing this and for sharing this with my network. And anybody who watches it, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll ask Becky for the answer. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely. I'm here. For sure. I'll watch the comments too, and I can help answer.
Okay. Sounds great. Thank you, Becky. We'll talk to you soon.